Welcome to Voices. Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Saturday Morning Runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online, and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D. Celebrate the heartbeat of Caribbean culture with Saturday Morning Runnings. Join us on Saturday at 10 a.m. on YouTube as we showcase the vibrant heritage of Jamaica and the wider Caribbean with 4 incredible women, Sherns, Max, Jackie, and yours truly, Lady D. From powerful stories to cultural traditions, we're bringing the flavor, rhythm, and excellence of the Caribbean straight to you. It's more than a show. It's a celebration of the roots and traditions that inspire and unite us. Subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to stay connected. Every Saturday at 10 a.m., it's Saturday Morning Runnings. Come feel the vibes. Saturday Morning Runnings, where Caribbean heritage comes alive. Voices with Lady D just hit 1,000 subscribers. From Bronx banter to Jamaican flavor, we've reached a sweet milestone, 1,000 amazing supporters. If you've ever smiled, nodded, or said yes while watching, now's the time to click that subscribe button and stay locked in. More laughs, more real talk, more unforgettable moments. Let's keep the vibes flowing. Subscribe now and bring a friend. Ready for real talk and powerful conversations? Then subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube, where culture meets commentary and the diaspora speaks loud and clear. Don't just scroll. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and tap the bell so you never miss a moment. From laughter to legacy, it's all happening here. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Hey Trelawney, it's Lady D, reaching you straight from New York with love. Catch me every week on Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Duncan's Trelawney, Jamaica. It's Voices with the Lady D on Linkage Radio, streaming live on YouTube. Join me Monday for the Monday Drive from 5 to 7 p.m. and Friday for Center Stage from 5 to 7 p.m. And me just want to know who under the mango tree with them iPhone, iPad, and transistor radio? Because trust me, you can't afford to miss the show. Music, vibes, and real talk every time. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Stay locked in. Trelawney, me love you no bad. This week's topic sell-off for Saturday morning runnings. The just in case bag, smart planning or overpacking. Get ready for another fun-filled edition of Saturday morning runnings. This Saturday, September 27th at 10 a.m. live on Voices with Lady D on YouTube. Why do so many ladies travel with a whole suitcase of just in case items? Extra shoes, that emergency dress, one pocketbook for match, and plenty more. Are we being wise or just professional overpackers? We're unpacking it all. The habits, the humor, and the hidden gems in women's travel style. Expect laughs, stories, and vibes you don't want to miss. So, link up, drop your comments in the chat, and let's reason it out together. Saturday morning runnings, where culture meets conversation. This Saturday, September 27th at 10 a.m. on Voices with Lady D on YouTube. Click the link. Don't miss it.
Howdy, Lady D. Greetings, everyone, and welcome.
Good morning.
Yeah,
Present.
morning is present.
Hey, Max.
How are you doing, girlfriend?
Maxie Poo.
Morning, there.
I am good, my
Midaya,
love.
Midaya.
Hi. Yes, we there. A very pleasant good morning to everyone tuning in to Saturday morning runnings, where culture meets conversation. And boy, can we talk up the things over here. If you are just joining us for the very first time, I tell you, come with your story, prepare for laugh, grab a cup of tea, cerasy, mint, fever grass, then drink fever grass tea. Can we just
Yes. I want to
Right.
D. My fever grass tree them outside.
There you go. So
Wow.
is
Yeah,
that this morning? And
Yes.
soursop and
Soursop. I had soursop last night.
soursop and pomegranate. Pomegranate.
Oh yeah.
Pranganat.
We want to say,
Pomegranate.
you ready to correct?
No, it's pomegranate.
Oh, dear you. Oh Lord, he heard me say pomegranate. I like me to know better. But I want to say good morning.
Pomegranate.
To everyone. Welcome everyone. Well, hey, when I lived on Eastern Avenue in Kingston, our neighbor across the street, she had a tree. Oh my God, our sweetest ones. And she would just tell us to come and just me wash off and me eat. You know them something they nice. We want to say welcome this morning. It's gonna be a great show, girls. How to do? Because Madam Ambassador will have to depart early, so we want to get her in as much as possible. Yeah. So want to say hi, Sharon. So you good?
Yes.
Yeah. And you're going to pray, so pray for all
Oh,
of
what
us.
is man?
Yeah,
I see that.
for prayer after. Good morning,
All right.
Maxie. What you up to?
Well, I'm upstairs here, because you want to know. I get up this morning and I made a banana cake. I made a pot of rice and peas and I made chicken wings in the oven, and I'm gonna be doing, because I'm doing a little catering for my neighbor.
Okay, all right. Very
And
nice.
I'm going to a dinner later.
Yes, please. So you're busy.
Wow.
So
Very.
but you're going. How far you're going? You have to take plane, so maybe you walk with the extra.
No,
fat,
I'm not
but you
taking
think
the
you
plane.
might
We're
hear-
actually driving. We're going to a celebration of, Wayne Hall, right?
Yes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Wayne Hall. Well, he's celebrating his broadcasting era.
Wonderful.
I think it's 30 years.
Oh,
So he's
yeah.
having a dinner and a speaker, and it's going to be nice, I know.
Wonderful.
When he had
So,
the first one, I performed there, so that's where I'm going this evening. So
so heal
I'm
him
looking
up for
forward
us.
to that.
Nice.
I definitely will.
Yes, tell him me say howdy from all of us.
Yes.
And Jax, what you said this morning now?
Oh, Just cleaning out my eyes so I can see you know so much better,
Wonderful. You have eye drop? May have some. You want it?
and trying to keep the leatherette looking
That's
good. But be all right. You know, I've been working hard.
yes.
I've been really going at it. You know, I'm even doing some overnights now.
Oh
But
Lord.
God is good, and
Yes.
I
Every
go
time,
back in.
all of the
I go
time.
back in tonight, and you know, I'm thankful that I have the strength, knowing I haven't worked for a while, and I still have the strength to just keep going. You
That's the
know.
most important thing. Yes, the
Yeah.
strength.
We're happy. We're happy. We're happy. So we want to welcome everyone to the show and to big up co-producer. And he's seated next to me, to my right here, with his laptop ready to drop comments and send me note where necessary.
And give it trouble.
I can see him.
Good morning, co-producer.
Yes, he said morning, darling. Welcome to the show. This morning's topic, and we'll be hopping over into, I like to do the hop, you know. We'll be hopping over into our comment section
Where's
to
I just picked up my little bag, you know, my
huh?
my little just in case bag. I
Just in
just
case.
picked it up.
Oh Lord. Okay. Yeah. So, hi. So while you're here, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who are online with us, please share the link with someone and tell them to come on over. Sure. Say, come man, what you over there do? Come on over. Our topic this morning, the just in case bag. Call it suitcase, call it carry-on, pulley, whatever, but it's that item that when you're traveling, you pack stuff in it. And of course, when you're going, you start to say, oh, me have 2 weeks, so me have this and this, and maybe let me drop in this in case nobody invite me somewhere.
Right.
Aye. And we know that the men, whether it's your spouse, significant other, cousin, somebody, them always have an issue with how much bag and pan we have and why,
Yeah.
Yes.
right? So we want to talk about that because it stress
Why
out
am I
a
saying
lot of
now?
people. Max,
What?
I get them 2 minutes.
Me knows the Max must be guilty. I shall laugh.
it's Max's topic, by the way.
Yes.
Max, yes, this is one of Max's topics. So I said, you know what? Let's do justice. So we want to talk this morning, and before we start off, let's say hi to my niece, Minty. She said, "Bless morning, ladies. Hi, Miss Sexy, Auntie Sexy." She called, and she said, "Good morning, suitcase topic. Yes, suitcase topic is here." And Jaxie say,
Mhm.
morning, Dre. I have up here 2 finger in here. So morning to you, Dre. And King is up in the house. King, you have any problem
I,
with us?
you know, see King wake up from 3 o'clock and make soup.
Yes, yes, he told us from yesterday. He get up and cook soup and whatever. I
Oh,
never hear nothing so.
Man of
Yeah.
my heart.
Him say, y'all think I'm playing. No, sir. Yes, him said the book out, Lord. Yes, we're ready to talk this morning. And of course, on behalf of producer, he's extending welcome to everyone to the show. Drea says, good morning, all. My brother Mike is here. Good morning, ladies, family, and voices and friends. Thank you, Mike. Was good chatting with you yesterday. King says, Madam, I love the look. Wow. Ambassador. Yeah.
all right. Thank you. Home sweet home lamp. Can you like the home? Hey, Evan, may have a home sweet home lamp, you know.
I'm not
The
surprised.
personal kind of low, but may have one. You can haul it
Personal,
up and
no, my personal dry out.
you have to have extra because evaporation is a real thing.
It evaporate
What?
out. It
Yes,
evaporate. Evaporate out.
And Jackie says, I dare you to tell us something that is in your just in case bag that others would not think of. Okay. Morning, Lovey. What's in your just in
Wow,
case
that's a good
bag? You
one.
traveled recently. And Ebel say, for the just in case, men just carry one extra boxes. Okay. Oh, no, wash and put behind the fridge.
Money up.
Hang it on the bulb.
I guess everyone want the home sweet home lamp and the whatnot. The whatnot behind your shirts.
Oh no, that's not where it is. It's in somewhere else.
No, but
No, so I'm saying maybe that's where he wanted.
Oh.
But the whatnot.
The whatnot don't even have a
Have space. You see the poor whatnot not loaded? The
Yeah.
poor whatnot don't have any space.
Yeah, you hear you now. His producer says it looked more like a cabinet than a what.
It's a combination of both.
You're not gonna make me move.
No, you don't move.
All right.
Oh
So
my goodness.
everybody, so start posting, ladies and gentlemen, in the chat the items that you drop into your travel kit.
It looks much better on the TV. Look.
Yeah.
So before we go any further, I didn't get to say hooray to Saturday morning for the 1,000.
Miss we reach 1,000 subscribers and beyond.
Congratulations to
now.
Saturday morning and everybody who have shared the link and encouraged people to join and to subscribe.
Yes, so Voices with Lady D. Voices with Lady
Yes.
D.
Yeah.
1,000.
We'll be doing a celebration for that. We'll be having a party for that at the end of the year.
Sure. That's an idea, dear Maxie. So we're talking about travel and the items that women like to pack up in their travel bags and suitcases, etc. With the hope that maybe we go somewhere and ting. But I don't know how many of us really use them things when we go. Because sometimes you walk with 3 jeans, you wear the jeans, then you grab a top, and maybe you went out to a formal function or dinner or something. But hey, sometimes you just look at this something then because you said, "Well, me bother carry these for." But we still think that we ought to carry something because just in case. How many of you ladies on here and to our viewing audience, women, you can start dropping a joke that you recall?
Guilty.
Guilty as charged.
Guilty. I went to Jamaica recently. Well, Nadine, when I went to Jamaica in May, Nadine came to Jamaica with me. I said, Nadine, where you going with so much clothes? Jackie, you don't know, so I have to carry extra clothes just in case.
There you go. So we do just like in case a lot.
Half of it wasn't even touched. You know?
Well, when you're traveling and say you're going international, if you're not going international, I can see because you're not concerned with baggage fees and being overweight and all of that. Yeah, so when you're traveling international these days, overpacking now keep again. Because we have to be savvy travelers. If you notice now, they have bags with multiple compartments where you can carry. I went to California with like one bag. The bottom of the bag had a zip around thing.
Yes, mine too.
Yeah, you put 2 pair of shoes under there, so and then you kind of minimize how you pack the other stuff. You have to count your days. You count your days.
Yes.
This is the event for this
Very
day.
important.
And then, of course, you still have got slip in one just in case item, but you can't just drop in one whole heap of just in case. I see people on trips and they have like one dress or so, but it's in a different colors and they can't figure out do they want the blue, the green, or the yellow, and then put all 3 just in case. No, that is too much.
No, wouldn't be that.
much. Yeah. And then you have got to do the footwear because if you bring the yellow one, then you want
too much.
Yeah.
Too much.
Yes.
Yes.
You have to,
Just like that.
Mm-hmm.
we have to curb it because the airlines are making a ton of money. If you notice now when you travel, they have that little thing that you have to put your carry-on in because
Yes.
To
carry-on is not
measure it.
carry-on, it's a one piece. So
Mm-hmm.
you put it in, if it not fit, they're sending you back.
If it not fit, you have to quit. If it not fit, you have to quit because you got to check it on.
And they charge you triple sometimes for the extra.
Quit.
Yeah. So
Yes.
I had gotten to the airport, you know, and from I was going, I said, I know I am overweight. Me figured. Anyway, me go on still. I mean, I don't know. I like to walk with my little jewelry stuff. So all of that.
Yes. Me too.
Wait.
So when I got to the curbside, and the gentleman said, you're gonna have to. And then the person who took me was running late, so everything is happening at the same time. I got there and realized, oh, me near boarding time, one mess. So he said, all right, come, let me help you. And quickly unzip one of the bags. He said, move this one over. So I must see all my things, you know, but he not here. He might put him hand in and I said, no, this one better. Very nice. And help me. Yeah, he helped me move out stuff, and then he said, all right. Him tell the guy, nobody wear that one. And him just said, put it one something. He was so helpful to me. Him say, you can run. I say, I was an athlete. Him say, you better run. When we reach so these things, when we reach now and join line and thing, somebody was fussing what they have in their bag and what the camera picked up and stuff. So there was that delay. I am in the back of the line. I move. I'm like, when we look up the system meeting aboard.
Yeah.
We decide, so I'm not going to just stand up there and
no.
So me go up quick, me say, I am sorry. I am in the line. Here you have an issue, but my boarding is on call. I need to run. So I'm not gonna go back to the back of the line.
Right.
And him say, okay. Of course, when him look, no, me have toothpaste. Me say, take out the toothpaste. Because the toothpaste was gonna be a story. I said, take out the
story, yes.
Yeah. Run. And I saw me catch. When we go, I must see me the second to last somebody.
Oh my gosh, you barely made it.
Somebody barely made it. Out of breath.
I'm telling you.
So she barely made it because of our just in case bag.
Hey.
and you know another thing with just in case bags too, you know, like, and I'm gonna mix it up with international travel and domestic travel. International travel, it's good to put an outfit in your pocketbook as women. Because I travel with an oversized pocketbook and I put one outfit in it. And the reason why is because when my father died, and you know, death is sudden, of course, and he died in December of the year he died. And so, you know, it was like Christmas coming up and travel getting hectic, and we had to, you know, get whatever flights we could. And I hurriedly packed and just had just had my regular pocketbook, didn't have an oversized like I would normally want to do. And just had a look at one piece and running and thing. And when I got down there, you know, and well, he lived in Kingston and all my siblings are in Kingston. So I went to Kingston. Three of us, myself and another sister from here, traveled together, and we ended not all right. Myself and my other sister got stranded at the hotel because them had a whole one whole situation, because funerals, I mean, he died since 2004, but funerals have taken on a whole different look.
Yes.
So they were having a whole almost party type situation. So when we got there, our luggage went wherever, I don't even know, because somebody picked us up and we were just thrust into the happenings. And I didn't know where. Yes, yeah, and the whole night and then the thing is that coming from here in the cold, we had a layover in Miami. So when we got in Orlando, rather, so when we got there, we hurriedly changed from sweats into more appropriate tropical wear.
Mhm.
So that now get poking up on but we're gone on. So when I got there, and the whole event going on, and we sweating and we tired and all of that.
Everything was happening.
Yes, and I'm talking hours a night. And I'm saying tomorrow is another busy day, so let's get some sleep. And them say, okay. So my sister and myself, one of our brother-in-law took us to the hotel and left us. So we got there with no luggage. So we never have no just in case. We had our we just purse and so. And do you know nobody came for us till the following afternoon?
Oh,
How much can be it?
So
And change.
but Max, what we end up doing, because you know me, a country, me grow. Me said to my sister, me say we can't stay so. She grew a king, so me grow a country. Me say we go and take off here. We take off the clothes because we sweat. I mean,
Yes.
if tomorrow come and we have to launch out now the same clothes, my goodness, we have to wash it. So me hurry up and we wash with something. And we go up on the balcony and hang them out. So say no, we gone back to the Garden of Eden,
We
we ended up, it was just me and her. So we ended up putting on towels, one up here, so one down here, so like toga. And the stuff is drying on the balcony because and then the phone they gave us, we couldn't work the phone. We said nobody now call we not let the phone up credit. We were just stranded. We went just run back up, and the clothes are dry under Master God's son, and we can't move. So at one point now we sit down on the balcony. But if you are outside in the street, right? You see us, and we are not clothed as far as you can tell because
right.
we not bare shoulders. So we were sitting there and we are talking, and some guys were like 4 guys were walking on the street, and they looked up. I think we must have been on the 3rd floor or 2nd, something like that. And they looked up and saw us sitting there, bare shoulders close together. So you
No,
know
Jesus.
them start. One of the boys said, "Lord, look at them a sodomite."
oh, Jesus.
So my sister, no, she not thinking. She said, get away, we are married. The guy said, Lord have mercy, and they're married to their one another. So me I feel hurry up and tell her, say, make we duck and crawl back into the sliding doors.
Before Backup start fling.
Before them start fling things, we are going to wait, we leave, we can't leave. But that was a time when I wish we had a just in case bag.
Just in case.
Because we had to wait until the items dried and take it from there. I mean, there's more to that story, but that was the gist.
I guess after that experience, you had
yes,
a just in case bag.
No, from that experience, I've started putting a second outfit in my pocketbook.
Yes,
and I started to carry an oversized.
So that's a true just in case. Because what about if you lost your luggage? That's similar to losing your luggage. Yeah.
Well, I can knock on wood. That's one experience I've never had, and I hope I never have. I mean, losing my luggage. But my just in case stories are quite a few. But there's a major one where Nam and I had gone to California with Kangen Water. We're having work. I became a 6A and he became a 6A too. So the company's policy is that when you get those ranks, you have to fly to California to get your check. Because I get a check for $3,000, you get a check for $6,000. They have a ceremony. You walk the stage and you receive your check and you give a speech and stuff like that. So we had gone there for that, but that was the following weekend. And then the weekend before that, they were having another event. So we went for both events. So we ended up spending like 10 days there. So, of course, yours truly packed our suitcase. And, of course, I had to pack the just in case. I carried 10 pairs of shoes. No exaggeration. 10 days, 10 pairs of shoes. Seriously, yes.
No.
different pair of slippers on me away. Because me have a lot of shoes, so me just want to dress up and me carry enough clothes.
No,
You think me now
sir.
come back? On top of that, when we got to California, I thought it was gonna be nice and warm. So me have shorts, I may have skirts, and nothing warm, nothing with sleeve, except for a jacket that I brought to wear for the event. When I got there, it was freezing. So me have to still find store. So I went to the DSWS, designer shoe warehouse. And when I got into that store, I was like a kid in a candy store, ladies. I went shopping like there was no tomorrow. Me forgot to say fly, me a fly. I bought 6 pairs of shoes. I'm not exaggerating. I bought 6 pairs of shoes. We go in that store, go buy clothes because I had to get a long sleeve, 2 long sleeve because it was cold. When Norman see the shoes, Norman say, you forgot to say fly, we fly. We are going to
Oh dear.
because shoes is my weakness. I couldn't help it. And I just bought shoes like there was no tomorrow. But luckily, I have big pocketbooks. So what I do when I'm traveling and I'm carrying all these extra jewelry as Lady D had mentioned, what I do, I'll carry my jewelry in my pocketbook to kind of ease up on the weight.
Yes.
So certain things I make sure my pocketbook is big
Yes.
and I pack certain things in it, like the jewelry and the whatever extra. But I have to carry extra. It's just me. Extra underwear, extra everything.
No,
I
sir.
went to Jamaica 2023 and there was a funeral that I had to go to. One of my past teachers had passed away and I went to the funeral because I knew before I'd left that she had passed. So I said, okay, I have to carry a dress because I have to go to the funeral. And of course, me I carry an extra one because just in case I don't like to wear this, I can wear that. And I did the same for shoes and it's just me. And you think men don't do it, my husband does it.
Yes.
When we go to Jamaica,
Are you rubber funny, Max? Are you rubber for Norman?
Yeah, and I always carry extra underwear because me not gonna go put on no clothes and no pan and wash. So me just carry enough for everything so that when I come back here, I do all of my laundry. But it's me. I carry extra night, extra towel, extra everything. And when I'm packing, I pack Norman stuff sometimes, some of his stuff, and I pack the way I pack for me, I pack for him. So the two
I don't know about you ladies who are still married. But how about when you get to the airport and your husband realizes there's no passport? I'm not having any passport.
Jackie
happened to a cousin, one of my cousins, got to the airport and there was no passport. And the wife just stand up there and was shaking because she had her passport, children and passport. And she was just shaking. And at the last minute, when him turned around to go back, to drive back to pick up the passport, she said the passport in my bag.
Oh my!
Because she knew he was going to. She knew he was.
But you know what though? As somebody who travel with family very frequently, you have to have a designated person who is very
yes.
You have to have somebody who you know you can trust to have the documents and present them when needed, keep them and all of that stuff because that is too much stress. I actually saw an exchange like that at the airport, and that family had traveled down to JFK from Hartford, Connecticut.
Oh my gosh!
Hop, skip, and a jump.
No, that's a distance.
And they had passport issues, and needless to say, you're not getting on that flight that day because you can't just go back.
No.
You know what I mean? It's not possible. So, but we have to be. What's good to do, or what I do, wherever I'm traveling to, I look at the weather. That's there.
Yes.
I don't assume that it's traveling. It's that. I look at what the weather is going to be for the time that I'm going to be there. That means, so whether you're going to bring whatever, like Mark said, you never have any long sleeve,
right?
Summary, you bring that kind of stuff because you can end up. And there was a time I went down to Jamaica, went to Kingston, and I came back with nothing. Everybody begged me to follow me clothes them. I came back. Matter of fact, it's that same trip when my father passed. After we got the bag and the funeral took place, and the day after we spent another day and came back. I end everything. I beg you that now. You know
They save you, man.
I
They save you
December
from the
time.
baggage fees.
Yeah, I went to year go back. I go wear that. Beg you that now. And I remember even my 90, I wash and hang it on the line.
And they
And
beg you for it.
the help at the house come and say, what? Mrs. Say, I give you everything from everybody beg you, and left nothing. I just left the 90. I literally came back with my handbag. I came back with
Wow.
nothing stitch,
So
nothing.
they're making a suitcase to them.
Me just left it because I don't have nothing in there.
Now if you put in
I
there,
left
you can back empty
And
suitcase.
they not
Yeah?
even give you one breadfruit to put in there.
I
To
keep
carry
saying I
back.
get the breadfruit. Where if you get breadfruit from? Then I have to go to Cornish and go buy breadfruit. Give me. Yeah, so sometimes we have to. I've been at the airport and people I beg you care about. Back in the day, somebody want to slide you a bag and say, beg you hold that for me, you can't sorry for them, but not anymore.
No.
Wow, that's a thing of the past.
No.
So let's
Mm.
let's do the hop over to the comment section. Please keep sharing the link, ladies and gentlemen, and invite somebody to come and talk about their travel drama. It's expensive to travel. Pay the fare and then pay for the suitcase. That is right, Drea. So Eval says, so we
Yeah.
can't drop off people at curbside and drive
No.
off anymore because we might have to carry back half of what they packed. That is true.
Yeah.
But nowadays you're forced to drive off because the security is not allowing you
You
to
can't
sit.
sit around.
No.
Yes.
So
Yeah. So Marie saying,
Yes.
good morning, beautiful people. We're so happy with beautiful Marie. Well, say, I know, Ambassador, just in case bag includes 2 extra roast bread, which I guess, extra sugar cane, fry fish and things.
Yeah, we.
Mm-mm.
Cat, come talk to me, man. That's all right. You just come, we will take you. We're talking about how we travel, Cat, and the just in case items we drop into our carry stuff. So,
And by the way, if I may have you ladies, just in case doesn't have to necessarily have to do with just traveling,
I
taking
was
a
gonna
flight
say
or
that.
and going somewhere. Let me tell you what happened to me since I moved to Georgia. I left New York with two pairs of slippers that I had bought. I loved them and I bought them in 2 different colors. One was green and the other was gold.
yes,
Very comfortable, very stylish. So I have them a wear. So one day, this is summertime, you wear the slippers. So one day I was out and about and then I had on the green one, but the gold one was always in the car. When we step out of the car, we're dressed in a shorts and all of that, and my nice green slippers. When we step out to go into the pharmacy, slippers just pop off from my foot.
yes, it dry rot.
Literally come apart because it dry rats.
Mhm.
Good
Yeah.
job I had the gold one in there, but one of the gold one, no, one foot of the gold is not good either. So I ended up in 1 foot of green and 1 foot of gold.
Well, you're lucky we was the correspondent foot.
Yes, I ended up in a green and a gold, and now I'm gonna laugh and I say, shame, feel bad. I say, feel bad for what I've been a barefoot. And I stepped out of the car in my 1 gold and 1 green.
The same design. The same
Same
design.
design, same everything.
Oh, it's
Just
a
the color that was
style.
different.
Yeah, we
man.
A style.
for inspiration.
Right.
Style.
Yes,
As a
it's
matter
good
of
to
fact,
have an extra in the car.
Eval and I just saw a guy a few mornings ago, in the same style but 2 different color.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
See there?
Yeah,
Somebody tried.
yes. As a matter of fact, I have seen it. I saw it twice in recently. One guy had on Crocs,
No cat.
2 different color Crocs. Yes, I put one color, one red,
Yes,
one blue.
man.
And then I saw a guy had on a pair of sneakers, and they were 2 different color.
Yeah, and
Just
it's
mind him own business.
and it's quite acceptable as long as it's the
Cat
same
says,
design.
So Cat says that
Yes,
just in
same
case
design.
amount though seems like wholesale.
Yeah.
Good morning, Vero. And Eval says, yes, Max, the informal commercial jugglers used to attack you if
To
to
carry a
carry
box.
a
with
Carry
box
a
them.
for
box
them.
for them.
Yeah, man.
Yeah,
When
yeah.
them look
Yes,
at it,
I
well, then
remember those days.
you're traveling light.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, yeah.
do something.
So Marie says, I
Yeah.
take very little when I travel. Traveled last weekend to Berlin for running. Took extra black dress, running shoes, and a black shoe. Did not use dress nor shoe. Went to restaurant in my sneakers. See,
You see?
Mhm.
That's it.
Yeah, some people get the
For
hang of.
running, is it? Wait there.
Yeah, she
Who
does.
is?
She does marathon. She goes to my church, Marie.
Oh, okay. No, I was just wondering if somebody I saw on the world stage. So,
Older, I
Okay.
get. She
welcome
says.
to any athlete in the house.
Mhm. She says, older I get, more simple I get. Yes, indeed.
I
Yeah,
know.
So we're going to
I
take a
agree
quick
with you.
break just in case some of you didn't know that you made it happen and we have more things to accomplish. Believe me, this is just one phase. So I'll break it out
Right.
for you how I need everybody's help to get to that other phase.
Voices with Lady D just hit 1,000 subscribers. From Bronx banter to Jamaican flavor, we've reached a sweet milestone, 1,000 amazing supporters. If you've ever smiled, nodded, or said yes while watching, now's the time to click that subscribe button and stay locked in. More laughs, more real talk, more unforgettable moments. Let's keep the vibes flowing. Subscribe now and bring a friend.
Yes, man. So you remember we've been pleading. We need to get to a
I'm
thousand. We need
begging.
to get to a thousand. So then I just saw YouTube send an email and say, "Hey, you reach 1,000." And
Therefore,
then we had gotten to like 1,020 or something like that. So when
mm-hmm.
I
Wow.
went in the back office of the YouTube channel, it tells me, "Fine, tick, you reach 1,000." Then we need to have 4,000 viewers. So we're at 3,100 and something. I will go back
Oh,
and check to
wow.
see
Okay.
where we
But
are.
we are
And
going.
then we have to now put out more shorts. Shorts is a thing. So
Okay.
Okay.
we will
Yes.
work on that
To
to
build
get
you up.
the
Yes.
monetization aspect of it. So
Yes.
so you can
Well,
tell her. So
well,
yeah,
look, shots them want is shots them I
that's
go
them I
get.
go get. Yeah. So all of us can do a little quickie video, ladies, and you send it to me. We put it up and
Yeah.
start swamp the place with good content, of course,
Yeah, yeah,
Right.
yeah.
Yes.
as we usually do. So
Relevant
thanks
one.
to everybody who subscribe and the viewers you're clicking. So when you are on, it's so important. I have to do this promo right now. It's so important that you tap the thumbs up button.
Right.
Yeah.
You have to be visible,
Mm.
tap the thumbs up button, and that helps as well. So please, as you're watching, please and if you're not a subscriber, tap. Just go do ting and get the thing going. But as we're
It's free of
talking
cost.
about travel and so on, just want to say that the extra shoes, what we carry, sometimes we say, all right, me feel to wear this. So it has a lot to do with vibes, and vibes change.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely.
You may drop something in and then you say, Lord, no, sir, me maybe where this did go down, then them are going to ask me. Then I see them tools. You know people already.
In our
And,
receipt.
and let's not forget the wardrobe malfunction,
Uh-huh.
Yes.
because you don't
Yes.
want to be locked into one something, because the body is not bodying anymore like how it was bodying. You know
Yeah.
me? I was
Yes.
going
It's
out
in
one time,
comfort too.
yeah, and a dress I love that I had only worn like twice and like a year prior. Love the dress. And I say, yeah, man, this we do. And take up the luckily I had a just in case one. My
Mm-hmm.
husband dey behind me, a zip up and me hear my grunt and and me say make your go up.
Front can't fit you.
It not work.
Lord Jesus.
Uh-uh. It's funny that you say that, Shirley, because you know what? I don't know if anybody else does this, but this is what I personally do. And I'm sharing this with you, ladies, and the viewers. Whenever I'm going to an event, I'll take out 3 or 4 dresses or whatever I'm going to, whether it's going to be dress or pants, whatever. I'll take out 3 to 4 different outfits and I'll fit them on with the jewelry and the bag and everything that I'm wearing. Okay. Once I fit them on, I take a picture of myself in them. And then when I take the picture, I can look at the face. Okay, I'm going to wear this. I Sometimes I even do the eeny, meeny, miny, mo. Trust me, I do that all the time. Sounds stupid, but yes, I do it.
Max, you
Eeny,
have
meeny,
no,
miny, mo. I do
you
that
have
a
no
lot.
time for your hands, sister. Me just lay them out.
Yes, but I
You can't
always
go
pick
with
on what I'm
this.
gonna wear. So I know what looks good on me and what I feel
Me
comfortable
not
in,
put it
because
on
another thing
me.
is to go to an event and be dressed up and afraid to get up because your frock too tight, or you don't feel comfortable to move
It's
around
something that
anything. I hate
happened
that.
there, man. Mm-hmm.
Or you
Yes,
go
so
to a
I always
formal,
try
you
to
go
do
to
the
a
Something
same
formal,
thing.
or you go to a formal
Yeah.
event and you have to pull down your dress. I went to a formal event and this young lady had on a dress, long, beautiful. When you look at it to the back, it's turn around and the split was splitting.
Yes.
If you understand me, you understand the split
Yeah.
in the front
Yeah.
was splitting. The two
Splitting, yeah.
splitting a split too much. You understand? She had to be pulling down, and it was such an uncomfortable moment for those in the
Yeah.
audience. I can
Of
imagine
course.
her,
Mhm.
having
For
to
those
keep.
of us, for those of us who are married and you go with your spouse, I've had to borrow a jacket here and there and slide over the shoulder and make it look like me just chilling. But me hiding something.
Because
Just in case jacket.
yes,
Just
but even
in
Oh,
when
case.
we're
you
traveling
can,
too,
you can.
yes. But even when we're traveling too, you have like a little mini pharmacy. So you might have that Panadol, Vicks,
Yes.
Tiger
Well,
Balm.
that's me.
Yeah.
So,
That
I,
is absolutely
yeah.
me. Me
I
have to
don't
have
know.
Necessary, yes.
I don't know
and you
if
know what?
if I'm expecting anything or whatever, but there's always a condom in my just in case.
What? What? All right then. Okay. Okay.
Yes, sir.
I cannot relate.
Yes, sir.
Better to be safe than sorry.
Missy, I know how long it in there.
Wow.
Make
So
sure things feel
that's
good.
something you see, when you change like cosmetics and so on because they get rags, whatever. I need to change it in there so long.
Expire. It probably gone beyond the expiration.
But
And then, yes, so you need fresh one.
you see now,
Yeah,
Jackie.
but I
Tax
like to
response.
carry this on.
Tax response. Get to hear tax response now. Hold on. The split in her was too northernly.
Yes, it was, yes. Whether northerly or southerly, but it was going in a direction she didn't want it to go.
Jackie, Eval said, oops, you go, Jackie. Me can't comment on here. Mhm.
Leave,
Oh,
leave that one
oh
alone.
my gosh.
First to have.
For intensive moment of fellowship.
My just in case in my pocketbook is a Shirley biscuit.
Oh, and I'm a Shirley fan.
I always have Shirley biscuit in my pocketbook. As if there's somewhere hungry, we must have something to eat.
Right,
If I'm
Ryan.
stuck in traffic, I must have something to put in my mouth.
Yeah, me too. I make sure me
So
have a
I
Excelsior. Me make sure me have
may have a Shirley
Excelsior.
all the time. Shirley's my thing.
Yeah, me
Shirley
Whatever,
original and Shirley
condom.
coconut.
So,
I
Ryan
mean,
said for
Errol,
intensive moments
I'll
of
lube in there.
fellowship.
Everything in there. I'll lube.
What?
Okay.
Oh Lord.
Okay.
You have to think outside. It might not be for you. Somebody can ask you for something. You can't.
Yeah, you can't pass
I
it
always have
on.
something that people need.
That's
I'm
right.
Tylenol. What you call it? Acetaminophen.
I set a man of friend.
Acetaminophen.
I set a man of friend.
Acetaminophen.
Yeah.
Acetaminophen.
All of
Yes,
that.
sir.
The
But
bag.
Guess what?
truthfully
Even
though,
you know what, ladies? Even an extra plastic bag, extra shopping bag, extra bag.
yes,
It's good. You know
Well,
what?
I
I
always
was
have.
Norman and I we were going to Jamaica in 2023, and we had to fly from here to Miami and then pick up from Miami to Jamaica. And when we got off the flight in Miami, we were sitting in the waiting area, waiting to board on the flight to Jamaica. And there was this lady. She was there with her. I don't know if it's her boyfriend or who, but she was there with her male. The male companion was leaving her to go back home. but she had to send back stuff, including a bag. Then she ended up with a pair of sneakers in her hand, her phone and the phone charger, and she didn't have no bag to put them in. I'm like, then she's not gonna lose her phone, she's gonna lose something because she didn't have a bag to carry all these things, she just had them in her hand. And I felt bad for her, and I reached into my bag and pull out a scandal and say, here's a bag.
There
And
you
she
go.
was so happy. She was so thankful to me. She couldn't stop telling me thanks. Yes.
Yes.
Mhm.
Smelling
So it's
salt.
good to have something. You never know have to help
Yes.
somebody.
Peppermint, Jackie, smelling salt.
Yes.
Yes,
Smelling
yes.
salt,
Right.
peppermint, all these things in my bag.
Yeah, yeah. But you
Every
know
little
something, Caribbean women, you know, we were raised to be ready for anything, believe it or
Yes.
not.
Yes.
Yes.
Whether it is rain or drama or
Yes.
some sudden church service, something,
Yeah,
you know.
it's true. It's
Yes,
true.
we were raised
Yes,
that way.
man.
And
If
so
you're going to
it's
raise you,
hard
because they tell you if you have a mint in case of bad feeling,
feeling.
you know, have
Yes.
one ginger candy in
Yeah.
case you know you eat far when and gas are gonna take you up. You know, you
It's
get
so
you have all of that. But always, and you know what I carry too? I carry tea bag.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I
I
put tea
actually
bag.
put an underwear in my handbag.
yes.
Jackie, you gone
Yeah.
too far, sister. Between lube and condom and the way you gone way around this. I am concerned for you, you know. I'm gonna have to talk to you off the air.
Oh Lord. Yes.
But let me give a little quick story about the just in case. And I mean, this is a true story. When Norman and I, when we were buying the house, and we were doing a lot of back and forth from New York to Georgia. So one of the time when we had come down, we said, okay, when we get here, we don't have car to drive us to supermarket and drive us around to shop. So me now with my bride said, my granny grow me because me pocket tin of milk in my suitcase.
Uh-huh.
It's condensed milk. So when we get to the airport, and them you know, when they go through this kind of them seat, them open it up and excitement start. And they saw that it was a milk, and they were okay with me and my milk. Now man put on one scene because him feel bad that them open up and I dig up the suitcase and I see me I carry sweet milk from New
From
York
New York.
to Georgia.
Oh,
So when we got here now, we were able to make tea.
There you
Because I
go.
bought a pot set from JC Penney, but we never have all stuff, so we were able to make tea. Good job, me to carry the milk. The same
Mhm.
milk when it cost me out, but it
Same
cost
thing.
me it sweeten the tea in drink. Me say, you
There
say, oh,
you
you
go.
cost me for it?
yeah,
And look, now it's saving us.
that's it.
All
Because
right.
I always
See
think ahead. When I'm packing it for anyway, it doesn't matter if it's a short trip
See
or it's a
there?
long trip, I always think ahead. I think about
Yes.
weather, I think about comfort, if it's shoes. I think about if I'm going to be sitting in a room and the room might be very cold, I must have a scarf. That's how I think.
That's something I
So I
always
always have the
travel
just
with.
in case.
Carry a
A
scarf.
little
Yes.
sweater. It doesn't matter where I'm going, a little sweater or a scarf. I always like to
Or a
travel with
scarf.
that. Because
Yes.
I remember when I
Me
went
too.
to Mexico and I was living in Jamaica and I went to Cozumel. I went to Cancun on it was a JTB trip. And I didn't realize it would be chilly. And luckily I had a little sweater because it was
Right.
cold. The nights were cold in Cancun. So it's always good to have a just in case sweater or a scarf or
that week when
something.
I got admitted in the hospital, when I left to go to the emergency room, I took with me my toothbrush, toothpaste, underwear, underwear too, and something I don't remember what it was, and my medications. I had them in my pocketbook to the emergency room. Just in case they have to admit me, I have underwear, I have toothbrush, and I have toothpaste.
There you go, ma'am.
And a
Yes,
wash
please.
rag, and I took a wash rag too. And they
Yeah,
did admit me.
but you know they do give you those things.
I know that too, but I went with my
Yeah.
own coming to the toothbrush too
The
little and
lady
too soft.
prepared. The lady
Yeah, but
is
all right. So,
prepared.
Yes.
so let
I
me tell you
know.
why
I know.
Max.
There's nothing like your own. So
Yes.
And not just
Yes.
that. Let me tell you why Max is correct with that. Now that I'm working in the nursing home, I'm seeing something for myself where when a patient is transferred from the hospital or from there or just come straight, from home, it's always good to have your own medications with you, just in case. Because when they come in, we have to take an inventory of all their medications and then that has to be sent to our pharmacy, who fills it and sends it, and it doesn't come right away. And then the patient might need their medication that they're on routinely. Right. So if they had their own with them, or something was sent from the hospital, so sometimes when they're coming from the hospital, they don't send medication, they just send the list. And then it has to be filled, and say a patient may come in at 6 o'clock this evening. The medication might not come until midnight, because the pharmacy can deliver at midnight, at 2 o'clock, or at 4 in the morning.
Right.
Yeah,
So
I'm very
it's
familiar
always,
with that. I'm very
so it's
familiar.
always good to have that just in case.
Yeah.
You know?
Thanks for sharing, Jack. So let's do some comments here, because everybody's writing up a storm this morning. Andrea says, the last time I traveled is a good thing I had some tablets, because I became sick. Then another sister had some, which helped. Then Kat says, no, back in the days, ladies would talk about bus fare as a just in case item. Then
Bex money.
Jackie, so your mic has been muted. Eval muted your Jackie.
Eval, we can't sit down with us and laugh, man. Oh, dear.
So Jen says, Maxine Lyons' child, a woman with a voice. Hey, Jen. So Drea says, most of the church members started traveling with an underwear in their handbag in case they lose their suitcase.
Yes,
that is
the right
right.
thing to do.
Whatever else, asking Jackie, anyone ever arrange a just in case?
Yes, a
date?
blind date.
A date.
Hey, blind date. Like, when I say, what is? This is one enough for me.
Marie says we need to add medications we take and take an illness on our bibs, just in case. Okay.
Just in case.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. Yes. So, but it's true though. Travel is something else. So we ask the question: are we packing for peace of mind or packing or anxiety? Then that's a
Both.
question we can. The fear of being caught off guard. Me not get catch out. Yes, and of course, is it a form of control in a chaotic world? Because you want to be sure that you have things together.
Yeah.
What you need. Yes.
Yeah.
Another thing that I do too, when I'm traveling, I make a list. Well, I don't do it anymore, but usually in the past, I will always make a list of what I need to pack. But I think over the years, I've made so many lists. The list is now up here. I don't have to put it on paper anymore.
Right.
Seriously,
You're very organized. That's good.
And this is not a joke. I'm not joking about it. No, this is serious. I used to write a list every time I'm traveling and I have to pack. And I would tick off the items as I pack them. No, I don't have to write that list anymore because it's up here all the time. I know exactly what I need to pack. And I never forget.
Max, with you're packing for yourself. When you have children, when you're traveling with elderly people, or you travel with somebody who has need and a need of some sort, they may have. Let me tell you, I took my mother to Jamaica with me in 2021. And her and I traveled alone. And believe me, when we were going, my son was with us. When we were coming back, I was with her alone. And I almost cried at one point because I brought her own wheelchair because she needed a wheelchair. So I brought her own wheelchair. I had her in her wheelchair. I had her walker attached to the back of the wheelchair. And then I had her cane laid across her lap in front with her bag. And from here, once I got to the airport and I said, well, this is her own chair. I don't need your chair. This is her own chair. And where am I echoing?
You sound okay on our side, on my side.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
But anyway, so once I got there from here and I said, well, this is her chair, so I'm good to go. She was pretty good. When we got to security, they had her stand up and they patted down and ran their instruments over to make sure there was no concealed areas or whatever. But then when we were coming back, when we got dropped off at the airport, there something was going on, some new thing they implemented because we were there for a month. So they implemented whatever over the time. And
Mm-hmm.
so we, as before, when somebody would come with you and they could take you up to the counter where you could check in, this time they said, well, you can't pass the door.
Mm.
So now I have 2 suitcases, right? And I have her with all these contraptions. She have her handbag, I have my handbag. Well, my handbag was like a backpack thing, so I had thrown that on. But then just to move, I'm looking around like, how do I move? Do I take her inside, leave her halfway, double back around to my suitcase? And that's how I had to do it. I literally had to leave the suitcase them on the sidewalk,
Mm-hmm.
go inside with her, leave her at a little discreet distance, double back around, pull the suitcase, leave them where she was,
Mm-hmm.
her further down. And it was only when I got on the line was I able to get some assistance. So it was,
Wow.
yeah, it was a little bit overwhelming. And then your heart and
Yes.
it,
Mm-hmm.
it was very
You know,
overwhelming.
tell me about the
I'm
heart.
happy, yeah, I'm happy I did it, but at the time I was like, oh my God, it was a lot.
Mm.
It was
Yeah.
a
But
lot.
even here, like if I'm just going out on the road, say I'm, going to pick up something and mom comes with me, I always turn back and ask her, did you put anything in your bag, crackers or something? Because she's diabetic. So,
Oh, well, yeah.
Right.
there are times when if she begins to feel hungry,
Mm-hmm.
she start get like her eyes start to get dark. You hear them say their eyes get dark or hazy or
Yeah.
Easy, cozy.
hazy. So
Yeah.
that's absolutely a just in case thing that we have to remember if she's
Yeah.
going out candy, just something to
Yeah.
supplement her while she's out there. And that goes for anybody. That's something important for you to have in your bag.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
And even in your car too. In your car, I keep a just in case bag in there. I have a bin actually. I have a bag and I have a bin because I have an extra coat. I have a big blanket thing. I have warm stuff. I have
And
gloves.
if they sleep out.
No, because anything can go on. You can't break down. It can be winter
Yes,
time.
that is
Yes.
true.
That's
If
true.
you have a
Yeah.
little mini,
Mm-hmm.
if you have a little mini
And
shovel,
it's yeah.
Yeah.
And
you have
especially with up there, when it gets cold, what if something happens, car breakdown, and you don't have something to keep you warm?
yeah,
So
Yes. Yeah,
anything.
Norman, as I said, Norman, that's just in case medication. He makes a set and keep it in the car. And the other day, it saved him. He left here and went to work and reached at work and said, but wait, you never take medication. So he called me and said, me have to come back home. So I said, why? I said, I forget to take medication. Then he said, oh, I forget me have a set in the car. And he just took them. So when he
Right,
got home, I said, make sure you replenish that set because
right,
you'll need it one day again.
Yes.
right.
You know?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, some
So
just in
it is
case is
just important.
absolutely necessary.
So
Some
here,
people,
Beverly is saying,
Absolutely necessary.
oh, Shines, you were about to say something?
no, I was just saying some people are pack rats. They can't help themselves. They pack just blindly because they have it, and then they're all over the place. But some just in case items are absolutely necessary.
Right. So here,
Yeah.
Eval
Yes.
says to here, his sister Jennifer, I know you pack whole heap of things just in case Tom, Dick, or Harry stop by. Then remember to carry your Bible and olive oil just in case you meet Satan.
That too. The Bible in the phone. The Bible in the phone.
Right.
So here is the gender gap now. Men pack one jeans, one shirt, and vibes. Women pack for every mood, weather shift, and
Yes.
social possibility. Is it
mhm.
societal
Right.
pressure or just style mastery?
No, and the women also pack for them too without them even knowing. Because we know that
Yes,
something's
Jackie.
going to go awry.
Yes, Jackie.
And you're going to turn to babes, I wish I did. And you can turn around and say, see,
Mhm.
we have,
There it is.
Yeah.
So,
Yeah.
So
Yes.
now
I
Eval
do that.
spoke
I do that
about
with
the
Norman.
Bible. Now Eval alluded to the Bible, from my notes. You have this spiritual layer. What are we carrying just in case emotionally? Regret, hope, backup plans, Bible tie-in, also ready. But we are
And
overdoing it.
Rosary, I was on the plane and where it was terrible turbulence. I was heading to Texas from New
Mhm.
York. And the turbulence was terrible. And let me tell you something, this man take out in Rosary, you see? Boy, I never see nobody pray so.
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And his rosary,
Wow.
well, he was just praying and spinning his rosary beads. So
Yes.
body packs,
Mhm.
Yeah.
Mhm.
just in case,
Mhm.
Yeah,
And
you
it's
would
true.
for themselves.
you'd be surprised the things that it's like a safety blanket, whether it's emotional or physical, but people have a little safety blanket thing built in or have it on them all the time, and you would be surprised in
Mhm.
circumstances or situations they pull them out.
Yes.
Pull them out
Right.
so quickly, you wonder where they had it all this time.
Lovey
Yeah.
says, for me, I have a toothbrush and toothpaste, a blouse, wash rag, underwear, bra, and sanitary in my handbag that I always use.
Hmm.
Eval says, I end up wearing one or two pieces of clothing. I guess at the
And
time.
for men,
Funny
it
up.
doesn't matter. For men,
Jenny
it's not a big
says,
deal. People won't even look at them twice or
right.
differently. But let the
Yeah.
woman wear something 2, 3 times.
No, no clothes.
Okay, then everybody guys, if she wear that, she didn't have that on yesterday. And oh, she have this on back, that kind of
Yeah,
thing.
yes, yes.
And we are definitely conscious about stuff like that. So that's why we always have the just in case. Us
But
women.
then she says to Eva, Lord have mercy, tell me about it. This is why I know vacay in Paris. No sick Tom and Harry. No,
No,
no sick
young
Tom and
girls.
Harry.
We're,
Yeah.
we're, we're talking from a grown woman point of view too. We need to probably address the young women too, because there's the happy-go-lucky teenagers, and when
Mhm.
they're packing, they might not even think of things that we think of.
Right. So we have a gender
No,
gap.
they don't.
Right,
Yeah.
right.
Yeah.
So Lady
Yeah.
D mentioned the gender gap. That's one of the things because they might not even
Yeah.
think of
Yes.
packing an extra sanitary because
So
of
that
situations. And sometimes when you change climate or change environment, the body changes, the body behaves differently. And some people might leave here okay
Right.
and they landed in Jamaica and here comes a period. And
yes.
it was
Right.
unexpected
Yes.
and you
Yes.
might
Well,
not be you might not be able to get
we have to teach them. We have to teach them. My granddaughter is
right.
10. She's gonna be 11 in December, and we already gave her a little pouch with some just in case items. I will make sure she
Right,
have it on her all the time. So you have
right,
to teach them because some of them don't know. And the same way we can go back
Right.
and talk
yes.
about things we learned from our grandmothers or our
Hmm.
mothers that has molded us and helped us and
Which is
shaped us
where we
into who
are
we
now.
are. We have to
And,
pass it on. If it's not passed on,
Yes.
then this generation they don't know it and they're out there and in need. And then and
mhm,
if you know, they should also know.
And
Yeah.
also for
Absolutely. Yeah.
and also you'll see them with their tiny sling bags and their digital wallets, but no room for just in case. And
right.
Exactly.
the
No.
older people will carry everything.
Yeah.
We think
It's
so.
funny
They
that
have to be taught.
you mentioned tiny bag lady this because on several occasions normally they're out in the street, out and about, whatever. And he might have on a cap or want to take it off. He said, "No, I put this in your bag for me now." But yesterday is the same person who said, "Where you go with big bag? Where you carrying
Yes,
bag for?"
yes, yes.
But when they had
Yeah.
come out from head and he want something to put there and he want him full for all at the same bag, it's to go in.
Yes,
So
absolutely.
I always tease him and tell him, "I'm gonna buy you a pocketbook." Because he always putting his stuff in my pocketbook.
No, but you're talking, but Max, you're segue into the merce, the men purse, otherwise
Oh
called the
yes.
merce.
Yes,
They
Yes.
now have very fashionable
Mm-hmm.
crossbody
men
bags
first,
for
I know.
men.
For
They
men.
have
Yeah,
very
Hmm.
him not carry
fashionable
door.
crossbody
Yeah.
bags for men. And my husband had resisted for years and years about, carrying any such
Hmm.
device. My son-in-law
Stereotype too.
he proudly carries his, and I know my husband has fallen into carrying his because know him have glasses, he have phone, he have medication when he need. and him have this and him have that, and I can only carry but so much.
Right.
There you go.
That's what I'm talking
Yeah.
about. Yeah.
Eval also has his shoulder bag too. So yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
So you
Because
have
they
a
drop
pocket
their
for your
stuff
bag.
in it. Yes, because if we start to say, all right, we're gonna take smaller pocketbooks, they won't have nobody if you ask for put nowhere. Because all you can say it
Exactly.
can't hold.
And you
Mhm.
know, speaking of can't hold, many years ago, my little sister had gone into the Peace Corps. And when she was given her instructions, she was going to be gone for 4 years. And she was only permitted to carry a backpack.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, four
Wow.
years she was going for. That's one stretch, and she was only permitted a backpack. So she ended up going to one of them wilderness stores. They're called wilderness stores. Some people who
Mhm.
backpack and camp and stuff. And
Mm-hmm.
she got a
Mm-hmm.
backpack. You know, to put it on her back, she had to lay down. She had to lay
Yes.
down on it.
Yes.
And
Yeah. When
then,
my son was in Boy Scout, that's what they had to. Yeah.
right, but we had to help her to pack stuff that would last her for 4 years in the one backpack.
Wow.
Yeah. So
Mm-mm.
and then she had to have like water bottles and because she had to put like she was going to Madagascar. She went to Kenya
Wow.
and she served in Kenya because she has extended time, and then she went to Madagascar first, did her 4 years, went to Kenya, and she had to have, because sometimes you come upon water that is not good for drinking straight.
Mm-hmm.
So she had to have like her malaria pills. We had to pack them in the bottles. We had to tie the bottles on the outside of the bag, tie one sneaker hanging from the strap. We had to utilize every crevice and every corner
Space
of that
on that one bag.
to just that.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I mean, so sometimes, we have to break ourselves into, not because we can, that don't means we should.
Should, yes.
Right. True.
Yeah.
True.
Absolutely.
True.
I'm gonna have to love y'all and leave you though.
Yes, we're
But
leaving at
you did the whole
Okay.
stretch. You realize it's almost time for us to say ta-ta.
yeah, we're wrapping up at 11:30. So
Mhm.
Jen says these days when we travel light with most things needed. Jen has come a long way. Mhm. Yeah, you
Hmm.
think we have surpassed 1,000 subscribers. Big thank you to all of you. Yes. But
I
certainly,
see.
we it's good to share notes, and as we are doing all of these things, we realize that what we are carrying just in case can either be necessary or unnecessary,
Unnecessary.
Not
especially
necessary.
if you end up having to pay for a bag.
Yeah.
Right.
And as Eval said, if these days when you go to the airport, them not have no space. If you beg them a bly to make you catch up somewhere,
No blind. Ain't no blinds
yeah,
happening.
No
I had
guy.
gone to
Yeah.
I had gone to pick up Auntie Joy about a year or two ago, and I didn't realize that Auntie Joy had asked my cousin Robert to pick her up. So the two of we go for one past
End up
one.
out there.
So when I got out there, I am there saying, "Where Auntie Joy? She can't come out yet." And then gentleman came over and he says, Miss, you've been here a while. I say, yes, I'm waiting for my auntie, but I don't see her. Him say, all right, let me help you out. And he made me just park a little bit below and says, I'll watch you. Nobody won't. If anybody come, I'll tell them I allow you. But these days out there's so jam-packed and a
No,
lot of
because
work been
and
going
Wonderful.
on and
construction.
stuff. Yes, the
Construction going
construction
on.
is
You go there,
constructing.
yeah.
Mhm.
You have to leave. You
And
have to
every airport here too.
circle,
Here too in
circle,
Georgia.
circle. Yeah. But
Yes.
you know what? One. I made a solemn vow years ago never to take bags for anyone anymore. Because there have been times I'm traveling and I'm traveling light, and persons ask me ahead of time, can I take a small bag? And one person who was a friend of a friend, actually, she asked me to take something for her. And I said, fine. And I was surprised when I saw it was a whole piece. It wasn't
Hmm.
just like a bag I put
Wow.
something
Oh
to wear.
dear.
It was an entire piece. And she paid for the piece anyway, so fine. But I was unaware of what was in the pieces, of what was in the
That's
piece.
Oh Lord.
She said, all those things for my sons, me this, me that, da da da. We got to the airport and I'm paying extra attention to hers because I say, you know what, I'm beholden to her for carrying this piece for her. And she had so many things in there. I was appalled.
Oh.
I mean, she had things that would
What?
cost me money. She had
What?
yes. I want to tell him, I said, whose laptop when it came over? Whose, because I had to end up checking on another
Right.
piece and then put hers in like a carry-on, a little oversized carry-on. And they were like, whose laptop is this? And I'm not answering because she ain't tell me no laptop in there.
Oh no.
And I'm sitting at the gate and they walk to the and they ask and they say somebody on this and I'm not paying no attention. And it
Because
was
you know about
only when I
laptop.
yeah, and it was only when I got down there when I got down there, and they opened up the something, in the sneakers, she had jewelry, she had watch, she had
Oh
chain,
dear.
everything was stuffed.
So
And when my son said to me, Mama said a laptop, me said she never told me about any laptop.
oh
And that's
dear.
when I realized that she actually had
Mm-hmm.
a laptop that was going around. And I was saying, whose laptop? It was supposed to be in there.
Well, there was a time when if anybody asked me, I would have to see what they're giving me. I never
Exactly. I was about to say that.
have
I have
to
to see
because
what's packed in that bag.
people will get you into trouble.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, get you into
And
trouble.
somebody who beg and my good friend was advocating and said, yeah, man, don't worry yourself. Da, da, da.
Mm.
And from then I said, only thing I'm taking for anybody is an envelope. If you have an envelope, I will take it. Don't give me a piece. I'm not taking it.
No,
Yes,
No,
yes.
I'm not taking
no. People on a conscience.
no.
Mhm.
And you want to
But
see what I envelope too.
I mean,
real.
yeah, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. Yeah.
But we want to
Liz,
say, go ahead, Jax.
no, I was gonna say probably for one of our next shows or one of our shows in the future, we can talk about etiquette. When I say
Yeah.
etiquette, I there's something that I'm noticing being in these facilities. Now I'm in two facilities and I'm seeing the same thing over and over. Our Christian ladies are not displaying. I'm not talking about young people either. I'm not talking about older people you think would have more. They have some stories that they listen to on the phones and so on, and they have a roommate and the loudness. And then when you ask people to turn down these devices, them come at you, them get at you. I mean, the way they talk to you. And I find that the people who talk to me the worst are the people who claim to be Christians
Wow.
in our
That
in this
we'll table
society.
that for
We're
another
going to
show.
have to visit
So
that
that's
one.
what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It's something I said that maybe we can think about something like that for another.
So we want to say bless ups to everybody this morning, because the show is really from 10 to 11:30, but we realize that we just love talk up the things and we end up at midday. But we
Yes.
really want to end our show on time at
Yeah.
11:30. And Madam Ambassador is going off to a prayer thing. So she'll go pray for all of with a different category.
Prayerfully.
Prayer.
Prayerfully, parents.
Yeah. So
Thank you.
we want to say, and Max, enjoy your evening this evening.
Thank you, darling. I appreciate it.
And we don't know which shoes, but if you want walk with one extra one, just in
Guess what? You want to hear it? The slippers pack already, so let's stay there.
okay.
I have a special little bag that I carry. I have a special little bag that I carry that I put them in. And by the way, I didn't forget to show my props. Like when I'm packing my extras, these are what I usually pack. So it's 3 different pockets, but this in this one little plastic bag.
Oh,
Okay.
yes.
There you go.
Those are just in case.
Just in case.
And almost everybody now have a little slippers that they carry when they go into a formal event where they have to wear heels and
Yes.
so on. We all have
Right.
that little.
Yeah, but you know what they have.
Especially when the dancing start happening, you better have
Yeah.
the shoes.
But you know what they have. I have up here. It's called Fit Kicks. I don't want to do a free ad, but it's called Fit Kicks. It's very flexible, and it folds up very small. And you
Yes.
can tuck
Yes,
it
I
into
know
the
them.
smallest evening bag. And when you pick
Mm-hmm.
it out and put it on, boom, you're gone. Waterproof, everything.
So Sharon, as we are wrapping up and we were talking
Yes,
about
Dre, I
you
got
going
you.
up,
Yes,
she'll pray for you, Sharon. She'll pray for you, Drea.
Drea. Yeah.
Yes. So right. So we want to say thanks to everyone. Keep the message going that we want subscribers and we want viewers.
Viewers, yeah.
So
Share
right
the
now,
link.
yeah, so we have to get to a max of 4,000. So the views are continuous, as you know,
Mm-hmm.
but
Right.
to be
Right.
qualified for the monetization of the platform itself. So we are 3,180 something. We need to get
Mm-hmm.
to 4, and we're gonna start put up some shorts and thing and
Right.
get cracking,
The
get
shorts can
cracking.
also be from past shows, D. You
Oh
cut
yeah,
out
man.
the shorts and
Yeah.
add, yeah.
So I can go
Yes,
in
you
the
can
back
do that.
end
Yeah.
and edit and take out the piece with
Edit and yeah, views. Okay, we
we
have
can
a
take
nice.
out.
We have some quite
So we'll
good
do
segments. Yeah.
I would love to find the one where we did with the pig
And the tribe.
and this piece we just did and the what?
The tribe.
And
The runaway tribe. The runaway tribe.
the
Runaway
runaway
tribe.
tribe. And the one where we just talk about with the condom. So everything that happened.
All right.
So we want to say blessings to everybody for your weekend. Keep praying for each other. And Sharon, I trust that you'll have a powerful training session going on there at
Yes.
church.
Yeah.
Say
And,
hi to everybody for me.
Let's
I
come
will.
keep praying for everybody. And so we are going to figure out what we are going to eat for we breakfast now. So we
Me
are
for
going
me
to
already.
roll. We are yes, Max. Hi. Whoopsie.
Just in case.
Right. So God bless everybody. Enjoy your weekend. We will see where we are come up with for next week.
Yes.
Yeah.
All
Yes.
right.
So
Then
who
go down,
walk
go look for
around?
chocolate
So
tea.
do
Bye-bye.
your close out. Do your close out now. Do your close out. Who's saying what?
All right.
Me
Me
I
are
can't
going.
go around.
You
No, me
really
I
have
can't
to go
go.
in.
Me and go down, go get some
Me
chocolate
I
tea.
can't go. Me I can't go.
All right. So me I can't go down, go round. So galang in. Blessings,
Shans and go down at
everybody.
church.
Enjoy
Shans and go
your
down at
weekend.
church.
Yes, we'll
Church.
do.
Yeah, go round at church.
Yes.
Blessings. Take it
All
easy.
right.
We're out.
All right. Blessings. Wow.
Voices with Lady D just hit 1,000 subscribers. From Bronx banter to Jamaican flavor, we've reached a sweet milestone, 1,000 amazing supporters. If you've ever smiled, nodded, or said yes while watching, now's the time to click that subscribe button and stay locked in. More laughs, more real talk, more unforgettable moments. Let's keep the vibes flowing. Subscribe now and bring a friend. Welcome to Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. I'm your host, Lady D Denise Gomez Green, inviting you to join me each week for real conversations, powerful stories, and uplifting perspectives that shine a light on voices from the community and the diaspora. Kick off your week with the Monday Drive from 5 p.m. to 7 p.m. Dive deep on Thursdays with Center Stage from 6 to 8 p.m. And ease into your weekend with Saturday morning runnings every Saturday at 10 a.m. Catch Voices with Lady D on YouTube, Caribbean Vibes Radio Network online, and YouTube, and Fit FM 96.7 in Stuart Castle, Trelawney, Jamaica, or tune in on Linkage Radio online. So lock in, turn it up, and remember, every voice has power. This is Voices with Lady D. Ready for real talk and powerful conversations? Then subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube, where culture meets commentary and the diaspora speaks loud and clear. Don't just scroll. Hit that subscribe button, like, comment, and tap the bell so you never miss a moment. From laughter to legacy, it's all happening here. Voices with Lady D, where every voice has power. Celebrate the heartbeat of Caribbean culture with Saturday Morning Runnings. Join us on Saturday at 10 a.m. on YouTube as we showcase the vibrant heritage of Jamaica and the wider Caribbean with 4 incredible women, Sherns, Max, Jackie, and yours truly, Lady D. From powerful stories to cultural traditions, we're bringing the flavor, rhythm, and excellence of the Caribbean straight to you. It's more than a show. It's a celebration of the roots and traditions that inspire and unite us. Subscribe to Voices with Lady D on YouTube and follow us on Facebook, Instagram, and LinkedIn to stay connected. Every Saturday at 10 a.m. it's Saturday Morning Runnings. Come feel the vibes. Saturday Morning Runnings, where Caribbean heritage comes alive.